coach, and I'm feeling a lot of good energy with all of you guys this Friday morning. I hope by now that you are feeling the momentum of micro habits. Do you feel it? There's just something really powerful about training your brain to do the small things consistently that propels you towards your goals. And when we have a whole community of people doing the small things together, well, we are unstoppable. So let's just take a moment this morning to breathe in this good Friday energy. You ready? So sit or stand a little taller wherever you are. Take in a deep breath of gratitude and hold it for a moment. And then release. Repeat those deep breaths, letting the gratitude penetrate even the very tips of your fingers and toes. Gratitude for where you are in this very moment, and gratitude for the desire that is deep within you to become. Today is going to be a very good day. This week, we have taken the opportunity to stop and examine closely the 3 areas of health: healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. They say that current reality is an acquired taste. Was that true for you? Consider the emotions that you felt when you took your well-being evaluation in chapter 2. Was there one particular area where you thought, oh, if I could just improve my score in that, I would be much closer to optimal health? Did you find yourself challenging a few of those short-term desires that have dictated your daily lifestyle day after day after day? Maybe you are now choosing to make health a priority because you want it. It's all about stop, challenge, and choose, right? Well, today we are going to give you a blueprint to transform your health. You know where you are now, so where do you want to go? What healthy future are you building? A couple years ago, I had this great idea. I wanted to take my 5 kids on an Eastern States tour. I wanted them to see the remarkable places that they were learning about in their history classes. I wanted them to have that colonial experience of Williamsburg, Virginia. I wanted them to explore Washington, D.C., remembering those who sacrificed to build our nation. I wanted them to see the Statue of Liberty and experience New York City. I wanted them to connect to our ancestors who lived in upstate New York in a place now called Nineveh. I wanted them to see the many sites that are part of their heritage in our church. And I wanted them to tour Philadelphia and see the Liberty Bell. I wanted them to get drenched in Niagara Falls. You guys, now I say I wanted them to see and witness all these places, and that's true. But what is even more true? I wanted to see and witness these places. I became obsessed. I thought about it every single day. I had never been to any of these sites, and I spent months planning every single detail of this trip. Now, it would have been silly for me to go through all this energy and work planning this trip from Utah to the Eastern United States and then decide during my first layover in Denver to turn around and go home because I didn't make it to Virginia fast enough. Right? That wouldn't make any sense. I had a destination and I had a path. And I knew if I stayed the course, I would make it to every site I desired. Dr. A mentions that many people actually spend more time planning their vacations than they do planning their lives. Now, I'm a planner, but this statement was actually true for me regarding my health before Optavia. I would say that I wanted health in my healthy body, mind, and finances, but I wouldn't stay on the path. I would turn around and go home for the majority of my emotional layovers. Truth be told, unhealthy routines have become part of my automatic response. Following the common habit pattern of cue, routine, reward, my brain was on autopilot and I was not in control. So how do we change this? How do we regain that control and stay on the path that will take us toward optimal health? How do we follow the blueprints from day to day as we build a healthy life? Well, we create new healthy habits, new habit loops. We do this by using stop, challenge, and choose every single day. We stop to focus on the exact moment we would normally react. What was the trigger? What was the cue? Dr. A recommends drinking a big glass of water to tell your brain that things are different this time. Instead of following your usual unhealthy routine, challenge yourself. Why am I feeling this way? What options are available to me in this moment? What routine would serve me best in the long run? Then choose the response that supports your more important desire of long-term health. I realized that if my brain was good at unhealthy habit loops, it could also be good at healthy ones. Stop, challenge, and choose helps me every day to stay on the path, making micro habit changes with me in the driver's seat. What is fascinating to me is that often the difference between a healthy habit and an unhealthy one is all in the routine. The cue and the reward can be exactly the same. You know your destination, you know the healthy life you want to build. So choose the routines that keep you on the path to optimal health. Follow your blueprint and don't go back to old habits for those emotional layovers. Practice staying on the path. Now, we have an amazing community here. We are all on this path together. You will begin to grow in belief and confidence as you practice, stop, challenge, and choose. So share your journey with us. Sometime today, comment on this live video in our Healthy Together page. Share an experience where you stop, notice a cue or a trigger, challenge an unhealthy routine, and then consciously choose a new routine on that path to optimal health. It'll be really fun to see what you can find today. What cues can you find today that you can use stop, challenge, and choose on? Now, just a couple reminders. Don't forget to fill out your Friday check-in form located on the home screen of our Healthy Together app. This form needs to be filled out by Monday for entrance into our next $50 drawing. And then join us tomorrow for our Choose Your Hard Mindset workshop from 10 to noon Mountain Time. You can participate at one of a variety of satellite sites or on Zoom. You can find details for this workshop if you click on the $50 drawing opportunities button on our Healthy Together app. Watch for an event notice in our Healthy Together Facebook group as well. Reach out to the coach who invited you to this challenge with any questions so you can be sure to attend. And with that, I hope you all have a fantastic day practicing stop, challenge, and choose, and enjoy your challenge. Have a great day, you guys. See ya.